This week marks the return of the French Grand Prix for the top class, taking place at the Circuit de Nevers in Le Castellet, and to celebrate this we have been asking you to vote for your favourite French Grand Prix, and after a close vote the results are in. In third place with 26% of the vote was the 2007 French Grand Prix, which saw Joseph Willis take his second victory of the season, whilst a lot of bumping and a few crashes happened down the field. In second place with 32% of the vote was the 2008 French Grand Prix, which saw Will Neller take the victory after a dominating drive which saw him win the race by over 22 seconds. But the winner just scraping it with two more votes, specifically with 48% of the vote, was the 2006 French Grand Prix, which saw a red flag in the early part of the race, and it saw a titanic battle for the lead between the Renault of Kellin Bryce and the Ferrari of Will Neller. Let's have a look back at the first ever French Grand Prix.
And it's go here in Magny-Cours, and it seems to be a good start from the front too. Who's going to get into the lead into the first corner? Is it Willows or Neller? It's Willows who takes the lead, so Willows maintains the lead. As we've got a red flag, we have a red flag here on lap number 16. It's due to the wet weather conditions, and we're being told that the cars that retired in this race are allowed to take their spare cars. And it's go here for the second race. As you can see, again a good start from the front too, but who's going to get the lead? Will it be Willows and Bryce? I think Bryce has got a better start than the McLaren. They're side by side going through turn one as Bryce taking the lead off the McLaren, and he has. Kellin Bryce takes the lead here in France. Willows has dropped to second, and he's now falling into the clutches of the two Ferraris. Well, he's passed Anderson, but he's being held up by Montagny. Could that do Anderson a bit of a favour? As Neller now on the back of it. Can he get in this time? No, again. Bryce defends the lead, as now it's time for the second round of stop. Both the top two are coming into the pits. Bryce and Neller in the pits, as Bryce is staying out in front of Neller. So Neller has not got the jump on Kellin Bryce, as Montagny a lap later comes into the pits. Bryce is understeered off. Bryce is understeered. This is Neller's best chance to take the lead. Surely now's the time. But Bryce defends. Can he get him down into the hairpin? Can Neller get the lead? But again, Bryce keeps the lead. And now Neller on the slitching of Bryce again. Bryce again having to defend. But now side by side. Can Neller finally take the lead off the Renault? Side by side. What a battle for the lead these two have had. Side by side. But again, Bryce keeps the lead. Neller side by side with Bryce. Again, that's all depending if Neller can get past Bryce though. And Neller side by side with Bryce. Side by side. Can he finally take the lead? But no, again. Bryce keeps the lead for now. Neller has a look down inside of Bryce, but again, Bryce defends the lead. As side by side go Neller and Bryce for the lead. And the race, can Neller finally take him? But this time, Bryce gets ahead of him before they even reach the third to last corner. Side by side with Bryce, can Neller finally take the lead? But just look at the extra speed the Renault engine's carrying over the Ferrari engine. And Bryce stays in front. So, round the final corner then. And after two races and a very exciting French Grand Prix, Kellin Bryce wins the French Grand Prix. Will Neller comes close behind in second.
An amazing amazing win for Kellin Bryce, taking his second victory in the OC, and he was able to achieve this by withstanding a huge amount of pressure from future world champion Will Neller. Thank you for voting in this poll. The next time we'll be asking you to vote will be for round 3 of the 2020 season, which is still a bit of a mystery due to the Hanoi Street Circuit not being made yet for Grand Prix 4. We should hopefully get an answer as to what round 3 will be, either during the sign-ups for the 2020 season or during the 2020 silly season. But for now, enjoy the return of the French Grand Prix and enjoy the first ever top class race at Paul Ricard.